Yo, this your boy Big L. I'm so pretty, and welcome to another episode of Big L. I'm so pretty TV. I think I'm gonna make today's topic about relationships, and of course, you know there's many genres of a relationship. I could talk for about 7 hours on a relationship, but we're gonna break it down a little bit at a time. You know, back when, like folks my age, I'm 54, if y'all don't know, and compared to when it was 18, 20, maybe 30, relationships, were a little easier to maintain back then. But now, some of these people have lost their mind. They don't know how to be in a relationship, or they don't want a relationship, or they just all over the place with the relationship. I've been married 2 times. Unfortunately, things didn't pan out, but that's cool and that's okay. I'm still good friends with both of them, and even with one of my ex-girlfriends, real close to her. But sometimes trying to maintain a relationship is difficult because, like they say, people don't want to put in the work. So until somebody wants to put in the work, then I guess they're gonna bounce and be all over the place. When you were 18, you might have had a girlfriend, couple girlfriends, and you maintained that. But even still, it was a little easier still to maintain if you had that one girlfriend, when you're in like the 20s, 30s, maybe 40s a little bit, it's not as bad, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was married like 18 years the first time, and the second one I was only married technically 5, if you want to say that. But it's not as easy as it used to be, man. You gotta, like they say, you gotta put in the work. Now the question for anybody that's watching this, if you want to leave comments or advice or what have you, what are your thoughts and what is your opinions on trying to maintain a relationship? You know what I mean? Dating is not the same how it used to be. I done been on a few dates here and there, and man, they wasn't even worth going on. Usually in the general vicinity of the first date, if it's compatible or not, and then sometimes you might have to take a second date, but at least and you figure out that it's not compatible, it's not going to work, and y'all can go your separate ways and keep it moving. These days, people are going out just to get a freaking free meal. You know what I'm saying? I done been on a date where it's like, excuse me, that, oh yeah, I'm going to take you out, we're going to go have fun, bowling, this, that, and other. Next thing you know, call the person, ghost. You ghosted. If y'all don't know what ghosting is, that's just another way of saying I'm not fooling with you no more, or whatever. But have a common courtesy, man, to tell people if you don't want to see them no more. That's just the right thing to do. So dating now is way harder than dating back then and trying to get a relationship started, because just for the fact people don't know what they want. They say one thing, like say for you read somebody's dating profile, it'll say one thing, but they'll totally do the opposite. And it just amazes me how grown people don't have any respect for other grown people. I'm not saying nobody got to be perfect with it, you know, when you're trying to date or what have you, but at least have some coof about it and have some respect about it, you know. So just food for thought, just what y'all think, you know, and how would you try to start out in a new relationship, or even just meeting somebody or talking to them, if you run across them, or from a friend or what have you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, me personally, I know back in years and years ago, I always used to use the go-between, which means I had a friend that knew somebody, and if you like that person, you tell them and see where the vibe is, and, you know, whether you might talk to that person or not. But that's what I used to do back then, you know what I mean? And it was pretty cool, and it worked pretty fine, because if it wasn't going to go down, I already knew how that person felt, and it was cool. Your friend would tell you, oh, no, they just not feel, okay, cool. You know, then they'll say, or they'll say, yeah, they feeling you this and that, and you go from there. But like I said, nowadays, it's a total different ball game. Total different ball game, man. You know, people will tell you one thing and mean something else, or do something else. I think, just like I said, I think we as adults, we should just, you know, be respectful to each other, and not just walk away, stop calling, or what have you. And what I really can't stand, you're gonna send somebody a text and break up with them, or don't want to see them no more. That's like the new in thing to do, which totally sucks. But it is what it is. What we have no control over how people react or how they act. You know, so I don't know. I don't know how to make it better. You know what I mean? As far as dating, you know what I'm saying? Dating, trying to lead to a relationship. You know, I don't know how to make it better. I only can do what I know how to do. You know, and people got to do what they have to do, and what they feel. They're gonna do what they feel they want to do. You know, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. You know, but that's just dating and trying to, quote unquote, maintain a relationship. You know, I mean, like I said, I could talk about relationships all day long, because there's so many factors in a relationship to try to handle or be in, or what have you. You know, so thanks for listening, and tune in to the next video. Probably not tomorrow, but the day after. I think I'm gonna set it where I do it like every other day. That way I can think on what I want to talk about and stuff like that. So y'all have a good evening, and remember, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Leave your comments and let me know, because eventually I'm gonna have it set up where I can broadcast. You know, like I'll have like a what do you call it? Like a mic maybe in front of me, like a podcast, similar to a podcast. You know, so right now I'm just doing it through my phone, or I might do it through my iPad. But until I get my I think I gotta get, and it says I'm almost there. I gotta get some more views, so I can go live straight from my channel. But until then, I'm gonna have to keep doing it this way. So everybody have a good day, good night. Be well, be safe out there, and thanks for listening and tuning in. I'm your boy Big L. I'm so pretty. I'll holla.